The applicant is listed as Insight Towers Development 2, LLC. The cell phone tower company first contacted the Washington County School District asking to lease a section of property between Panorama Elementary and Pineview Middle Schools.
We do not go out and look for cell tower companies to come to us. We only have 4 in the district right now, and they come when they have a hole in their service area. And they know specifically, they have it mapped out very clearly of this is where we want the cell tower, can we put it here? And we'll work with them to do that.
Applicant Daniel Thurgood wants to construct an 85-foot cell phone tower to increase power of 3 cell phone companies lacking service in this area. According to the application to the city, the company plans to install a monopine tower using 3G and 4G technologies, using the spectrum bands that will best address the needs. However, at least 2 citizens in the area sent letters to the school district citing concerns and the possible harms to their children. Although radio frequency radiation levels of cell phone towers are said to be within the FCC guidelines, questions still remain about their safety.
We fall back on the American Cancer Society that has put together a study detailing our cell towers safe. And it comes down to, on the ground right below a cell tower, the amount of RF exposure that a person would receive is hundreds of thousands of times less than is deemed dangerous by the FCC.
Radio frequencies, or RFs, in 3G and 4G towers have longer wavelengths than 5G and are higher off the ground. The RF radiation in urban areas such as radio and television broadcast stations are considered to be well below the recommended limits of the FCC.
Yes, that there are hundreds of cell towers at school sites throughout the entire state. They're at schools throughout the state, and there is no proven link to detrimental health effects.
Some studies have shown that closer frequencies that are lower to the ground can cause oxidation of cellular structures.
There are some concerns that people are expressing about 5G cell coverage. That is a newer technology. There are fewer studies done on that. But with 3G and 4G, that's the backbone of the cell industry. It's been around for 20 plus years.
If granted a conditional use permit by the St. George City Planning Commission in a zone change, the applicant would also construct an 8-foot tall chain link fence with slats. And according to the application, the city might require a 6'4" solid masonry wall. Dunham said if approved by the city council, this particular tower would bring in money for both schools to share.
We lease them the space for the cell towers, and it brings in about $1,500 per month for the schools where it sits. So that has a significant impact on opportunities at those schools.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.